think these kind of events are very important to get insight from experts.
We've always had this problem. You used to spend 2-3 years, you put all your love into it, and then you'd release it on the Friday, and on the Saturday you start hearing, I finished the game and I thought it was rubbish, or I finished the game and I thought it was brilliant. You know, it took people less than 12 hours to finish the game, and that's a massive problem for a designer. And that's one thing that I was fascinated with free-to-play. I think this is a very, very different way to think about consuming game entertainment. If you think of console games, they're the equivalent of films. And I think free-to-play games are more like TV series.
Fantastic, you know, he's kind of classic game developer from the UK's glorious period.
What's been good about today is people have been thrown open the difficult questions, you know, questions around the ethical practice of monetization might be, what the right way to do things, the wrong way to do things. It's actually been much more around the issues of that so far, and I think that's been really positive.
Data should be your friend, especially on the free-to-play world. Data becomes more and more important. We believe that promoting another relevant game can be part of that gameplay.
So the first thing, if you're going to build a great game, is we have to go back to basic marketing principles. We have to go back to understanding who we're building it for, why those customers will want it, what sort of experience it's going to be. These are the sorts of questions that developers need to be able to answer to actually have a shot at producing them and actually have a shot at promoting them in this free-to-play genre.
If your arcade machine, the average playtime was 2.5 minutes and under, you'd make money out of it. If it was over 3.5 minutes, you'd lose money. Game analytics at the beginning. So what happens is you build games to kill your player. Why would you do that?
You know, I think one of the challenges when you talk about the morality of mobile games is that everyone expects it to be a big subject. And I don't really think it is. I mean, I don't think it is quite like guns. I think it's much more subtle. But I think these kind of small decisions end up, over time, creating a kind of a kind of like an intellectual framework, because they create how you end up justifying and making your larger decisions. You know, I think the company size and how you fund yourself is actually one of the biggest issues for how aggressively you monetize.
The specific reason I'm here today is I gave a talk, so it was normally good to turn up when someone invites you to come along to a conference.
So I'm here today at the F2P Summit talking about how to design better freemium games.
So look at Easter eggs. You know, what is an Easter egg? Well, you could argue an Easter egg is an alternative narrative path. And so what this is providing an alternative way of playing the game. It's a great way of helping people replay and get involved in the game and look for other challenges in the game. And it also provides a great way for you to provide mechanisms to help people unlock those challenges.
I come here before you to suggest that we, as the mid-level, the AA part of the industry, should strive to be more open to each other, to be more honest, to essentially allow each other room to be successful. Because if we don't, many of us might find themselves out of a job.
So I thought the speakers today were incredible. There was a variety of people from across the industry talking about their thoughts on where free-to-play is and where it's going.
It's like an intensive masterclass.
Yeah, I think they're doing a great job, and I'll be back next year.
It's exciting times, I think.